that was ideal. I mean, that was to my date. That was my schooling very quickly. I've done other things, only been on set for a day or two and things, and not had really, Coppola gave me my first job as an actor in Peggy Sue Got Married, and then he gave me in Tucker. So I got to be on a set, but I didn't get to ask many questions because I had only 3 days on set. And I was a nobody that way. So then playing a major supporting role in a film, you're on the set all the time, and you get to ask questions, you get to know people, you get to talk to the sound guy, you get to figure things out. But I was still a stage actor. So I got in, I was like, by 3 p.m. I'm like, and Morgan Freeman and Alan Rickman both were instrumental in guiding me. They both were like, you're new to Morgan. He goes, you're new to this, aren't you? I was like, yes, sir, I am. He goes, man, you got the job. You got the job. You're going to have to do something really awful for them to fire you. You're already baked into it. So he goes, get a book that has nothing to do with this. Don't get a book on medieval. Don't get a book. He goes, get a book on auto racing, and just, sit and relax and be ready because it's a long day. I was like, okay. He goes, tonight I got to do a shot. They're going to do it's a master shot, and from medium to close up to extreme close up. He goes, you should watch that. I went, okay. So he goes, he says, stand back there by the camera. And I saw him do the first of master shows, like this and this and this on certain words. Next shot, this and this and this on certain words. Closer in, this, this, and this. By the time the extreme close-up, he just crossed his arms and punctuated he knew where he was punctuating with his movement, would do this. So the upper body that was in the shot would flex and move slightly on the emphasis. He says he does that because the editor gets that in the room and goes, oh, in the persistence of vision in film, I can take the small movement connected to the big, so I connect it visually through the entire frame. And he goes, and the upside of it is you're in the shot more. He goes, so it's selfish, and yet you're helping people out. So Morgan was really, and Alan was really good too. Both of them did that take you out of the wing thing, and showed me how to act on a movie set and how to see things. And, days where you get in, you have one line at the top and then you're there till midnight. And you start to go, me, 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 me. You go, what do you me for? There's as many sandwiches as you can stuff down your gullet. You're in a nice warm robe. You're in the woods, It's pretty cool. And then you talk to the mic guys and you talk about, how to place your voice or how to do these sorts of things. And they, and if you're not a dick, people want to help you out. Well, there's the gatekeepers. I don't know where they are. They spring up. Yeah, comedy's full of gatekeepers. And somebody going, why are you here? Just to keep, and then you go, oh, I see, you're protecting the talenter. But on a movie set, most everybody's kind of like, it's like a big picnic that you got to occasionally come together on, And so, yeah, those guys were helpful. I took the role seriously enough that the song I sang in the movie is Carmine Burana, not the Omen. The original Carmina Burana were songs that monks sang, and they were scatological sexual songs that they sang. So before Carl Orff turned them into a classical piece, it was based on those. And so I found out about those, and I would sing songs about, going to Jerusalem and getting killed. You might as well, I was sort of like, I made it like a Western. He's a character in a Western. He knows these guys are going to die, so he sings those kind of songs to give them jokes, and he drinks while he's driving, and he called his horse Abelard because he had his nuts cut off, so all the classical stuff going into making this kind of guy. And I kind of stuck with that, and it gave me an attitude to be, I was much more wrestly in the original film. In the original take, I punched Robin Hood in the nuts. When I fall down, he's there, and I'm looking at him. I just went boom up inside the frame, And, Kevin went, Costner went cut. And he goes, I don't know if fire touched him in the nuts. I go, why? If you're a guy, you're on the ground and these guys are like taking your beer and your nuts are right there. I'm sorry. My neighborhood, you go, all right, let's have a punch, boy. Boom, give him one, or give him a flick, which is even worse, when women are go, if you want to punch a guy, don't punch a guy in the nuts, flick him like he hit a dog's nose. That's how you do it to get away, because that's even worse. We all know as guys, it's like, ow, I just hit, ow, I can't breathe. But then they cut it, so I bit his leg like a dog. I went, okay, that's cool too. But I was like, I like the nut flicking. I think that's
where they got the Netflix.
Netflix. There we go. Yeah. But, you know, that was it. You know, of course, he's Kevin Costner. What Kevin Costner wants, Kevin Costner's going to get, you know. And everybody was fine on the set. It was one of those sets. Everybody was nice. You know, it was okay. It was okay.